Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We're picking up right after we left off at the last episode, because I want to go through the, set national policies or whatever. We are now, by the way, called the European Union. I guess as soon as you absorb your first nation, you're not France anymore. So that makes sense, and we did do that because Estonia. Right, and now we're probably going to pull in Latvia, although, I think I was maybe going to do a federation check first. Because unification, we can see we've got lots of options. We want to make sure they're capped out. No. Huh. I'm a little surprised by that. I really thought, because we have a claim on Sarajevo, and we've got control over the executive, I thought we'd be able to pull in Bosnia-Herzegovina, where it's like there's a diagonal divider between flags. Why can't I see it? I mean, I know I'm me. Okay, it's blue and yellow. I guess, is the problem we're not allied? Oh. Although, I think if you can be allied, then you can join a federation. Wasn't that the restriction? As long as you can be allied? Maybe you still have to go ahead and do it. Okay, well, that explains that. So, we can't add it to the federation right now, because presumably we need another tick to process that. But we'll go and unify, so it's going to be Latvia. We're going to unify over there. And let me do a repeat and continue. There it is. There's the pop-up for the alliance. And does that... Oh, that might start a timer for the federation, actually. There's a cooldown, isn't there? Must maintain alliance. Must maintain alliance with one member of the federation for sufficient duration. Yeah, okay. So actually, we'll probably not repeat that. And then Montenegro was the other one that got pulled in, but we probably... Down space program... Yeah, whatever. We started the investment on that, so I guess we'll keep going on it. But yeah, we'll probably do some more absorption. We're still over our control point limit. I mean, barely, but we are. So yes, Faye, I'm going to get you to do something else. In fact, why don't you go and investigate? And then we'll get a ping from whoever.
Eyes up.
Over there, please. Okay. Keep that going.
Securing.
Luna 1, how's your mining going on? Oh, that's right. No, it is coming in. Good, good, good.
Initiating recon.
Searching for aliens. If I were to go and check Luna 2 at this point. Oh, there we go. And can I also do the solar collector? Yes, I can. Build in space using a little bit of material. And then, yeah, we'll throw another space science lab as well. So we are using some boost for this, but that's okay. Okay, good. So this is fully kitted out. We'll get a bit more material. We're still not getting any water anywhere, which is still going to keep costing us boost. But that's going to have to be okay. New project available, nuclear power. Accelerates delivery of HABs. And reduce the amount of boost we need. Okay, nuclear freighters we're definitely going to want pretty quickly. We are going to be able to pick a new tech in a second, so that's perfect. Strange behavior. Kazakhstan. Project complete. 10% research and control points. Nuclear freighters. That's a very high priority one. Okay. And then, yeah, we're still pushing over here with the intention of keeping to move towards Helican Drive. Oh my god, how many aliens are running around on the planet? More abductions.
We found something.
And yeah, I'm not too invested on who wins over here. I mean, I guess... Probably, I would still want Ukraine to stay independent, because I think in theory we could pull them into the EU at some point. Investigate alien activity. Yeah, we can still only do one at a time.
Ready for my mission.
Let's do a check here. So, Lithuania, you're still working on the funding. Oh, Slovakia is not ours. The yellow and the orange is very similar. It's a little annoying. Oh, Slovenia we can pull in. Yeah, it's no space program, but that's okay. And, oh, Croatia as well, actually. So you know what?
What's the op? Ready for my mission.
We'll use you.
Ready.
Set national policy. Actually, you know what? Let's have both of you do a set national policy.
Where to? Heading to the
So
capital.
Slovenia and Croatia both? Yes. Okay. And you know what? We can just do... I guess we still need to go and get you an EU. Yeah, so we're going to have to babysit you for a little while. I was going to say, oh, we could just YOLO the funding push. Solid core fission reactor. Probably we need some of this. I actually don't know what drive we specifically need for the Helican drive or the grid drive, which is, of course, our backup. I'll set as a favorite. There's a good chance we'll need to pick something up, but we'll see. Cobalt dust radiator. I don't think so. I won't obsolete you in case we have bad luck with the radiator and want something, but almost certainly we're going to have something else by the time we actually get around to building ships.
Order is returning.
It's funny the number of stages you go through in this game, right? Purely terrestrial, early base setup, and then there we go, Slovenia, and then Croatia. Yep. And then like mass like naval space operations.
Mission complete.
Do I want to do anything else over here? I don't think so. Okay, unify with Croatia. There we go. Now we've got some control point cap as well. Still only 4 control points over here. Okay. And more alien abductions. I mean, I'm happy the aliens aren't running around my own territory. Of course, we'd make it a priority to go and specifically target those as quickly as possible. Although we can't actually spot the aliens yet, so we wouldn't be able to stop them from running around. And yeah, at some point, we are going to need... Can you do a detain, Tyler? No. Okay, you know what? I might have to, in fact, make Chu... Yeah, I'm going to have to make you investigation focused. You've got enough purge power right now that these small nations, like that are pre-cracked down, we can purge. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and make you very in investigation focused, because the first... No, the first alien thing we do is assassinate them. Yeah. And the investigation's much harder. Now, we want to investigate them a few times to be able to get our intel level up to 5 with them. But we can do that with Tyler. Right? Tyler, we gave you things so you can investigate. So yes, you are going to keep going with investigation. And Chu is going to keep going for espionage for the assassination. Okay. You know what? I will actually give you one more admin. So you've got the ability to pick up a tier 3 if we get something good. Well, you know what? We might want to grab Bellatrix at this point. 1 star. Oh, that costs. I guess that's one thing with these admin orgs. They do cost money. What is this symbol? Blue swooshy thing. Is it just showing that it's granting missions? Civilized nation, no. And we might still want something that gives inspire on someone. This org, investigate counselor, oh, detain. Tyler, oh, hold on. Tyler, I can give you this. Because you're not young. But we'll keep using you for now. Okay. I'm going to do this so it'll give us the option to do detains with Tyler. $36 is not cheap, but it does give us +1 ops production, which I forgot that I do need to go and keep an eye out for that. The Carthage, we don't have a criminal yet, and that is going to be really important. But okay, at least we do get a little bit more ops production. That's still good. I don't have to send anyone back over here. We do need to investigate.
We'll recon the site.
So I guess yeah,
Ready
the
for
one
orders.
is going to have to be okay, and then we'll do this, and then espionage. But oh yeah, do we want to grab more territory? I don't want to grab this control point from humanity first. I could go into Romania, because I won't be able to do anything about the academy point without starting a war with them. I don't remember if I need full control to do a unification. I might. I don't need full control to bring them into a union. That could be a little annoying. How are things in North America? If these were cracked down, we might make a move. I could go and grab a couple things in Mexico, but again, if I don't want to start a war with anyone else, Turkmenistan. You know, I mean, your control points would be cheap. I don't know if it's worth running spoils where you are. No one's in the UAE. Hang on a
Where do you
second.
need me?
That actually seems like a good target for us.
Establishing control.
I
I'm
want to
here.
do with like 3 people here.
Taking
Get
control.
all 3 control points in one go.
Standing by. Putting our people in place.
There you go, and you'll
At
investigate
your
there.
service.
Okay, that'll work.
Investigating alien site.
And yeah, we'll just go full kleptocratic over here. We might still miss one, of course. We're not sitting at 100% on these. But the odds are that we'll get all 3 in one go. Kuwait actually wouldn't... Maybe I should have sent my spy there to take Kuwait. It's cheap to hold. It doesn't have the highest GDP, but I'm assuming...
We
Ooh,
found something.
sometimes the mouse... Maybe it's a zoom level thing. Sometimes the mouse really zooms with different amounts. Oil region. Yeah, boost to economy and spoils. I think we're going to want to pick up Kuwait.
Taking over.
Control point 1.
Cleaning things up.
And yeah, priority is just going to be pure klepto.
Our supporters are in place.
More klepto, more
Gain
klepto.
significant
Nice.
support.
We'll probably let it auto defend and stuff like that. That's going to be perfectly fine.
Acknowledge.
So Chu, we're 15 over. I probably can't grab Kuwait right now. Keep going with the investigation unless maybe it is worth grabbing stuff like Bellatrix Capital, even though it costs us money. Right, our income, it doesn't represent our spoils. So that's why we have so much money. Despite, I mean, it's not like our income is low, but it's a little bit unrepresented. So I can spend this because I want to boost your investigation, but part of me is like, maybe I should just keep going up with admin because investigation doesn't give us more control cap. Or I had talked about boosting more science. Frack. These are all, I can think of really good reasons for a lot of these. Is indulgence something we have to prioritize to get rid of? No, it's not the end of the world. Ah. Okay, I'm going to suggest we don't desperately need the investigation right now. In which case, let's go admin for the control cap stuff. And then persuasion, I think it's the same thing. I think we can live without it. You do have a lot of persuasion a lot of admins stored up. Again, it's good with the control cap. Again, I am wondering about the science. How much of a problem is it? You know what? Let's go and do it. After all, same thing here. You've got plenty of room. Okay. I don't know how much we need in total. 11 over. Do I just take Kuwait anyway? I might just go and take Kuwait anyway. Rather
Terminating
purge,
the
and then the
opposition.
rest.
What's the op?
Well, someone's got to investigate something. And then, oh, do we need to ping over
Where do
there
you
too?
need
We
me?
probably want to.
Initiating recon.
Your orders?
And let me do. Oh, you don't ping. Just automate you. We don't know anything to burn down right now, but Gemma. Oh, yeah, you don't ping.
At your service.
Standing by for
You do.
orders.
Ping here because there had been some activity.
Eyes up.
And okay, securing the EU is really important.
Your orders?
That's the purge. Over here,
Acknowledged.
you'll do the investigate of someone. All right,
Initiating surveillance.
Eyes up.
surveil.
Securing
I mean,
our
at least we can
control.
almost do 2 a month now. All right, alien origin. Oh, there we go. Solid core fission reactor 1 automatically selected for research next. Okay, that does lead to the helican drive. Great stuff. This is a great new feature. So good.
The solar system.
As I say, we probably don't actually have to pick a tech. Or did we complete 2 at once? No, we didn't complete 2 at once. Solid core. They're both energy, but we're not actually generating like a boost to energy, so splitting it doesn't really matter. And the nuclear freighter is still good. Do I bring down the in situ completely? Still want to pick the next tech over here. No, I'm going to leave just these 3 focused and then those 2 for a little bit of efficiency boost. Completed the research alien origin objective through funds supplied to astronomical organizations. We've received copies of the reports. It appears that the aliens have a base of operations in the outer reaches of the solar system. Presumably they've traveled here with some kind of faster than light technology, then began to build up their ships and other hardware using locally sourced resources. Astronomers seem largely interested in the alien faster than light tech and the implications for their search for extraterrestrial intelligence. We do not have the luxury of wasting time on such unproductive subjects, and as such, we'll be focusing on more practical matters. Freaking business people, man. Freaking business people. Their priorities. Is Turkey... Okay, Turkey is all servants. Now, they're all protected right now. We could potentially brute force it with enough investigation. That's probably not the case, but we'll probably keep an eye out to see if we can do a yoink over there, since we don't have to worry about upsetting any other factions. It's just the servants. I love the mark red and green. I still don't have like a good rule of thumb for what makes it good. That's a lot of fissibles though. Like I actually might mark it green on the basis of fissibles as something to investigate later.
We are in control now.
All right, Kuwait. We'll just do the base klepto. And we're still positive in influence, although we're definitely taking a hit. Yeah, so this one looks like crap to me. So I'll mark that one red. And I guess I could leave them unmarked, presumably. Right? So red for no way, green for absolutely, and then unmarked for, well, maybe. Okay, Chu, you're going to go and purge the other point here, which apparently is going to be a little harder. Spend a little bit more influence. Should be okay. Gemma's got nothing to burnate. So I guess do investigate, especially since you can't investigate.
Ready to go.
And then Faye will follow up and ping in the same location.
Ready.
Tyler, probably automate, but... okay, so Bosnia, Herzegovina. I mouse over here. No, we still can't federize because you haven't had it long enough. Bulgaria is still working on maxing out its funding. Montenegro can't fed. That's, yeah, European Union over there. And Lithuania is, we decided to start on the space program, apparently. You know what? I should just federate. Or unify with Lithuania, actually. Let me do that. Protect this skill good. Ping, ping. I guess people are doing... Oh, no, we're probably already protected here. You're doing the secondary follow-up. Yeah, so we'll just set national policy here. The automated behavior will protect and then protect a second time. For some reason, I'm not sure if that was an intentional thing or a bug, and they're like, oh, you know what, we'll leave it in, because it does lock it in for the protection for a lot longer. It just always strikes me as really weird as to why they do 2 in a row. And I haven't ever quite figured that out. Okay. Outpost mining is in place here too. Did we... No, we didn't get the probe results from Mars. No. I could build an orbital, but I probably won't bother. We can do things and like get ready with colony ships and stuff for the inner planet things. I don't think that's going to be the case either. Romania leaving the Federation is annoying. Okay.
Complete.
Federation, nothing. Unification, Lithuania, let's go for it. Okay, and there's nothing else to do. Let's go region of Russia. Are they just specifically targeting humanity first? Ooh, Riyadh and Saudi Arabia. Okay. Close to us where I've got some of my territory, actually.
We've removed some threats.
There you go. Second control point in Kuwait. Klepto. Still positive influence, which is good. Solid core. It didn't auto-queue the next one. I suspect probably solid core 2, once it's unlocked, will be the next thing to do. Alien movements. What's institutional outreach? That is good for more org choices. I might do this. Or the sooner we do this, the sooner we can assassinate an alien and progress. Okay, no, I think that's good. Let's do this. So we're still got the lock on there, working towards nuclear freighters. Waiting for the feedback on Mars. And we've got enough boost we'll be able to put down some outposts. And I think the goal will be to claim a few key sites ASAP. And then hopefully still have enough resources to also put down a mining site, but that might not be the case immediately.
What's the up?
Gemma,
Standing
nothing
by.
to burn. I don't know that there's anything specifically we have to go for. We're still over our control point gap. Not badly, but we are. Romania, it'd be great if they weren't all split like this. Macedonia as well. Italy. Switzerland. But yeah, again, we don't have the capacity for anything. So we can probably
Ready for
do
my mission?
a fair bit of go ahead and just be
Wait till-
automated. And that's going to be okay.
At
Drop
your
some
service.
protections. Go and hide underground. If everyone's got a level up, maybe I'll just throw it into science. Ooh. Over here. And I think the science thing is total amount of science across all your people. I might just do something like target 10 each or something, which would be 50. I don't think it's got to be that high. I think it's like
Securing
you need to
our
like
control.
35 or something. I don't think it's in that tooltip.
Making things
Oh,
safe
they're
for
taking
our
over in
people.
C2. They're doing a big investment. All right, let's put it back in charge of us. We'll just bring down alien movement. I still want the nuclear freighters to be pretty aggro here, because that's going to be really good for us. Solid Core 2, I will set it as a favorite, and it'll probably get auto-selected after nuclear freighters is done,
Violence is abating.
because I suspect it's a
Things are
prereq.
cooling off.
If
Return
it
up
isn't
duckies.
ours,
Ooh.
it's somebody else's. And if it's somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it against us. That's why we have to take it, whether we need it or not. Colonel Hans Castillo.
I don't think I can send out
moves ahead.
the probes to the asteroids. Right? First of all, I think I don't have the cost. Settled Habs is next. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about pushing towards that. Yeah, it's not even giving us the option, just because I think it's too expensive. 300 boost. Now, we could selectively target a few, and I might, like, series, assuming I can. We have, I don't think, any interest at all in going down the Nerva one. Maybe I won't obsolete it right now, but we'll see. If I go here and then solar system and type in series, can I send a probe? There you go. Let's do that. Ooh, okay, the tag. So we'll set it as green because we're almost certainly going to want that. It's got a bunch of water, of course. And yeah, we're going to make that a priority. The cost of a little bit of a boost. Okay, Kuwait City, probes have arrived. You know, this seems pretty decent to me. A little bit of water, a little bit of volatiles. I think volatile needs is higher now in 1.0. Yeah. Take me there. Can I still mark you? Yes. But 91. Okay, well, I'm happy you're marked. It'll probably be the same thing with Ceres. I don't know why we're getting some intel on some of the asteroids. Because this, we didn't do a probe of the asteroid belts. Is it part of probing Mars includes a few extra asteroids? Is there an automatic, like you get some asteroid knowledge for free?
Ready.
I don't know. Okay, let's do Kuwait.
We'll recon
Can
the
only do
site.
the one. Jesus. And then I'll do a ping in Kuwait as well.
Setting a watch.
I don't like that there's so many sites. What did I used to do for the boost? The
Hunkering
ops.
down.
I guess I could
Auto
run a few
watch.
repeat ops jobs. They'd be pretty cheap at this point. It's not a bad idea. You know what? Cancel alien movement for a bit. Operations research. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of sick about not being able to investigate these locations. This... I'm not going to mark it red, but I also won't mark it green.
Ore and those images of
Orbitals already. Molten core, fission systems. We're not going to do a push on that. Heavy fission pile is going to be nice, but we get that automatically. Okay. Should I pull back on the nuclear freighters? No.
People will come
I don't
to
think
our
so.
side.
We want to make sure we have those. I don't know when our scan of Mars is going to be done. We're going to want nuclear freighters done for that time. Yeah, believe developing science attribute. Okay. What's our total now if we looked at science? I don't know if there's a quick way to do it. 1, 8, 10, 18, 25. Okay, I think 35 might be a magic number. So I think we might need 10 more science. By Bifrost Energy does include +1 science. Oh, and a bunch of money. I mean, obviously pays for itself pretty well. The economy, spoils boost. You know what? I think I will grab the Bifrost. Do I care who gets it? Probably not. Well, you had a government tag. Honestly, your slots are a little bit more valuable. Although, you know, I'm going to grab the Draco Financial. Because again, it uses up a slot, but it gives you a little bit more cap over here. So the only other thing we can take is the marketing one, which I don't think we need. And a little 2 extra persuasion is nice for things, but yeah, we're going to keep pumping science. Oh. Yeah, they did their magic power of Kuwait, like the alien mind control thing. It's not cracked down. I might be able to just repurge it. Yeah, it's pretty low. Do I want to set up for a crackdown first? They might protect before it happens. These odds are pretty low too. I might just not care. Yeah, I might just not care for a little bit. Reinvestigate Kuwait City. I mean, I can do another surveil here, but it's kind of pointless.
Target area.
Sure. Firm assignments. The next thing to beeline after the Hailcon drive might be the covert ops or whatever it is that gives us an extra slot for agents. Probe arrives. Probably not. Goes up. It's in place. Waiting for Mars. There we go. Complete operations research, which auto-queued solid core fusion or fission, which is exactly what I expected. Oh, I don't actually want that one. I'll open the research tree. 2 power ones, but it's fine. We don't have any bonuses to split. Yeah, we'll keep it going.
We've moved the needle.
I suppose I could. You know what? It's not like we're going to be building the Helicon drive yet. I'm going to do another operation research. Yeah. Range behavior. Wave of fear. Everyone's getting a little bit more extreme. I'm afeared. Oh yeah, this one I'm going to mark red for sure. That seems trash. Wow, they are just hanging around Kuwait.
Recon complete.
They might go and mind control the second site at some point. I like that you got water. You know what? I'll mark it green because we might have to value the water fissibles a little bit more. It'd be nice if there was other things, more metals. That one seems really unimpressive. Orgs. Okay, let's take a look.
Acknowledged.
I don't suppose, first of all, anyone get enough XP? No. And then the orgs. Okay, we've got Romulus Aviation, but yeah, I don't think we're going to take that. But Nolana Rocketry seems pretty enticing. Put on the politician here. Yep, more boost. I mean, a little bit more mission control, although that's hardly a thing we care about.
We'll see what we can find.
Okay. I could do a bunch of pings, but I'm just going to go and queue up a bunch of investigations.
Ready for orders.
Standing by.
Where to? Headed there now.
At least we'll get a whole bunch of Xeno knowledge from it. At what point do I start just booping the agents? Seems early for that. We don't have terribly high espionage. Strange behavior. Probes arrived. Okay. Take me there. I mean, I can mark it green, but it's like... No, it's a red planet. I shouldn't. This has got the most water plus volatiles. It actually has a decent amount of fissibles as well. Not a ton of metal, but I think Arcadia Planitia might be my first target. More metals, but Olympus Mons looks pretty good too. Especially, we don't have the nobles. Actually, do I want to do this first? No. Well, what I'll probably do is grab two. So let's grab Arcadia. Oh yeah, I have to hit this button. And then Olympus Mons. Tharsis seems pretty good. Oh yeah, you can scroll. So I think one of the things they did is they added more sites, but reduced the value of individual ones. That is, okay, that's a ton of metals. And like still more than one Fissibles, which is nice. And all the rare metals. Okay, yes, that's really good. And then the question becomes, at what point do I stop spending the boost claiming these locations and just set up the mining? Their stuff's not quite as impressive. Still might be good to have, though. I mean, I know it doesn't have the Fissibles or the rare metals. Well, that's not the shabbiest. Maybe we do this for the rare metals. After our last run, we did have a bit of a Fissibles crunch, so I'm like putting some extra value in that. Okay. Terra Serenum has got 53 metals, a decent amount of water and volatiles, and then a little trickle of a few other things. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to call this done, and then decide which of these locations I'm going to mine first. High water versus metals. I mean, any of these sites will result in positive water. I might just start with this one because I don't think we need the Fissible super fast. Okay, I'm going to do Friar Julian. Oh, except... Okay, what I should do is name you first. Mars... I'm going to call you Mars 01. I don't know what order you are, and I might number you so that the order in the outline is the same, but I know that I want to build this one up first. Oh, I thought it was grayed out. I guess I was just mousing over one and it had it highlighted. Okay. Build you. Oh no, now you are. No, you. Why is this lit? Maybe I don't need boost for these. Maybe that's why it's lit a little differently. Because this is going to be slow. But so be it. June, May. Oh, no, that's fine. Because this will be done just slightly before. It's still going to take a while, but it will be done slightly before this one. It would be nice to have the, like, the help build stuff around Mars. And we might end up building one orbital. I'm not sure. But this seems okay. And then we are basically out of boost, and then we don't have the resources. So just leave this in the list, and then we'll look to add more. I'm going to be very tempted to claim more sites because I'm greedy.
Recon.
But I think I should probably focus on getting the existing sites up and running.
Recon complete.
Yeah, so I'll just tell you what, I'll just call this Mars 3. Especially since it's got what it needs right now. I mean, it's got some extra power, but I think I should prioritize just getting mining site plus power in every spot. So we've investigated a bunch of alien activity for whatever that might be worth. We haven't gotten another kaiju yet, so that's good.
Your orders?
Nothing to burninate. Investigate in Kazan.
Standing by.
Investigate in Tajikistan.
We'll see what we can
And
find.
then you guys are done. Okay, automate.
Standing by for orders.
Automate there.
By.
Slightly over control point, but barely a problem. And then we own a few things which are in the European Union. Still being developed. Oh, Bosnia. If I check on you. Oh, you can be added to a federation. So, Tyler, instead of hiding, you're going to come over here, set a national
Heading to
policy.
the
Thank you
capital.
very much. Probably not. I'll just hit continue, though. I might not even pay attention to too many tags. Mostly, it's the ones that look like obviously super good. Just flag it green ASAP. Book burning. You know what? I mean, I've got the money, but I think I'm just going to watch them burn because this is a fairly small thing. Losing an education tick in Bosnia-Herzegovina is not going to hurt us too much once we assemble things.
Policy.
I'm going to go ahead and go to the normal this setup again. So Federation, yes, we've got 2 options. Unification, we could unify with Bulgaria. I don't think we want to yet. Do this and repeat. And then if we're going to go and check with Bulgaria... Yeah, I don't think the whole phone's supposed to... We could do a little bit of boost. I don't think so. No, we're just going to go funding and then integrate you. And then... Well, you're probably pretty close. Oh, 82 maximum. Oh, no, you can do a lot more funding. Great. There you go. Operations research done. So we can run more of those. And we don't need to do another one right away. I need to queue up Solid Core 2, which I think I'm okay with. Yeah. Done. We're not locked here, but I mean, we're in pretty good shape. So what I'm going to do is pull back on this for a little bit and then focus a little bit more on our projects. We can always respond to a threat. Allow factions to form orbitals, orbital core. Well, it'll definitely be a favorite.
We found something. Here's what we found.
Thank you for finding more things. Now, I'm not doing the pings in places. Hopefully, it's still okay. Maybe I'll worry more if it's like in Europe itself in one of our holdings. And yeah, if Turkey here becomes unprotected at some point, then jumping on it might be really
Ready
good.
to go.
Okay, Ekaterinburg or whatever. Oh, there's only the one. Okay. Well, then tell you what, can you ping? No. So, but you
here.
can. I'll get you to do a ping here.
Setting a watch.
And then Gemma,
Ready to go.
investigate. All right, that's good. Well, I think what's also good is us putting in a cut over here, and I kind of suspect I'll probably let the game run for a little bit in between episodes because we're in a bit of a holding pattern, waiting for some of our space bases to get up and running. Fixing this water deficit is going to be good because it is costing us some boost right now, although we're still boost positive, which is great. And yeah, accumulating other resources. And yeah, once we get a little bit of a few things, Mars 1, which I was going to say I did rename to Mars 3 already. Yes, I did. Do you have... Yeah, you've got some volatiles as well. So it'll get us out of the volatiles hole too. It's not a huge deficit, but just accumulating positive numbers in those will mean not using boost for construction. I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to put an orbital around Mars. Probably not in the short term. I think if anything, we'd probably be going to go do an interface orbital around Earth. And I always want to wait to do that until I've got a source of income, because otherwise you're just spending boost maintaining this thing, and then it slows down your ability to set up your mines on the moon in particular to start off with. Once you get the moon, you usually are going a little bit. But now might be the time, especially since I've already invested enough to get our Mars base up. And again, that's going to be Mars 3 there. It might be time to just claim something in Earth orbit. In which case, we'd probably be looking to run some Xenolabs early to help with spotting aliens. Where do I have to go? There we go. Only 1.5 boost to set up. But we have to maintain it, plus build modules. I'm going to do it. So Earth has decent solar power. I mean, we could fission pile, so that's going to be 20. The solar over here is going to be 15. Oh, I don't have the Xenolab yet. Invest in military, investment in welfare, investment in mission control. Yeah, it may have been too early, because I probably do want to go with the Xeno first. I mean, we can claim more than one of these places, certainly. Maybe I'll just get it set up. So 1 solar collector, and then materials cost, yeah, it's 6 power, so that's awkward. I'll probably just go space. Solar collector. If I go quick build, yeah, you won't be able to because you don't have enough raw material. I'll turn on the boost and say you're allowed to use that. Is that crazy? Maybe it was. I don't know. But let's go and turn off those. We'll get this set up to make this worth, like, existing that I set up here. Low Earth orbit. Well, I guess I go something like Earth, low. I can't remember if there's, like, there's like low 1 and low 2, isn't there? I don't know. Space science. Undefended. But we're going to start getting a little something. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that was the right thing to do. And then it was like, well, it's sunk cost fallacy. It's there. I should go and add some more stuff to it. Maybe I should have just let it run empty. But I don't know when we're going to fin the Xenolab. I might do it right after nuclear freighters. I don't know. We'll see. Folks, that is it for today, though. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.